Storm Gordon, and just go to actually talking about Tropical Storm Gordon. We have it in the Gulf of Mexico. There is the satellite perspective of it, and you can see the new thunderstorm activity kind of blowing up in the darker shades of red. That's around the center of circulation, and when it's closer to the center of the storm, it's a sign that the storm is becoming increasingly organized. It's a strong tropical storm right now, has 65-mile-an-hour sustained winds. It's going to track to the west and northwest, strengthen to a Category 1 hurricane. The National Hurricane Center estimates already by early afternoon, so maybe by the time you're tuning in for CBS 17 News at noon, we could be talking about a Category 1 hurricane already by that point. Makes landfall likely in southern Mississippi, but it still could make landfall in southeastern Louisiana or as far to the east as southern Alabama. So all interests along the Gulf Coast are watching this very carefully. Category 1 hurricane means the winds are going to be around 75, 80 miles an hour. Wind damage is going to be not substantial, but still something they'll have to worry about. The main threat is going to be from a lot of rain all along the Gulf Coast, not just where that center of circulation it makes landfall. Around here this morning, well, we're not feeling any influence of Tropical Storm Gordon other than a few high clouds floating overhead, and those aren't a big deal. 72 degrees right now, the temperature in Chapel Hill. It's also 72 on campus at NC State. Calm conditions across the area. Very warm conditions across the area. 73 degrees, the temperature right now in Raleigh and in Durham. 70, one of the cool spots. 69 now in Henderson. You are the only spot in the upper 60s this morning, so lucky you, but it's muggy everywhere. 75 degrees in Dunn and Fayetteville this morning. Those are the warm spots on the map. Mid-70s by 8 o'clock this morning, and then temperatures really take off. We're going to be up close to 90 degrees already by noon. This is where noontime temperature was yesterday. It's where it'll be again today. 89 at lunchtime, low 90s for highs this afternoon with a few pop-up storms. We had a couple of those yesterday. They were pretty few and far between. I think we'll see a slight increase in our storm chances today, up to a 30% chance. Still going to be more mist than hit, and a few storms out there this evening with largely calm winds. Not much of a breeze to make it feel any less uncomfortable. Low to mid-90s farther south for Fayetteville, the Sand Hills, the southern coastal plain. Right around 90 degrees as you head along the Virginia state line, but the humidity will be substantial everywhere, so that heat index, what it really feels like, is going to be right around 100 degrees. Futurecast keeps us dry, just those high clouds overhead this morning, and then a slight increase in our storm chances as we head through the afternoon. Some radar freckles showing up. But again, they're going to be more mist than hit. And once the sun goes down, the storms go down. We'll see just a very slight storm chance for tomorrow and Thursday. High temperatures continue to run several degrees above average in the low 90s each and every day through the end of the work week. Back to the 80s over the weekend. The temperatures, not the decade, fortunately. No shoulder pads for Aaron this morning. 80s for high temperatures Saturday, Sunday, and again on Monday. How's the traffic looking?